Hi, I'm Sean Davis of the Hanover County Board of Supervisors and current chair of the Central Virginia Transportation Authority. It's my pleasure to provide an update on the Central Virginia Transportation Authority and share some of the projects we're moving forward with heading into 2025. Since its creation by the General Assembly in 2020, the CVTA has continually sought to fulfill its mission of identifying and funding priority transportation investments across the 9 Central Virginia localities that encompass Planning District 15. I'm very proud to see these projects coming online and watching as the CVTA continues to accomplish so much for the region. Thanks to the stewardship of this group, a number of transportation projects continue to move through the pipeline, and real results have come about for projects that would have been left waiting for federal or state funds. Instead, they were made possible by the CVTA. Through 3 regional rounds of funding, the CVTA has contributed to 64 projects totaling $720 million in allocations through the year 2031. Including CVTA distributions to local governments and the GRTC, we made over $1.2 billion in transportation funding available to our region. We continue to make important long-term changes that are going to benefit a whole lot of people in our area. We're also setting the standard for how cooperation helps get things done in this region.
Before we get to some of our new projects, I want to update you on a pair of projects that was approved in earlier rounds of funding. In New Kent and James City County, the Interstate 64 GAP project, which the CVTA contributed $100 million to help complete, has proceeded on time and on budget. Travelers in this 29-mile construction corridor can see progress being made as a 3rd lane is added in each direction. Construction is scheduled to be completed by the summer of 2027 for the first section and 2029 for the second. And in Chesterfield County, CVTA funds in the amount of $37.5 million are helping to complete a project that will extend Woolridge Road from Old Hundred Road to Route 288, including a roundabout at Old Hundred Road. Right-of-way acquisition is nearing completion with a scheduled start of construction coming in spring 2025. Now, as far as our new projects, one of the biggest pieces on our list is in Henrico County, where significant improvements are being planned around the Short Pump area. The CVTA-backed suite of projects will include a newly designed and constructed interchange off Interstate 64 at North Gayton Road, a reconstructed interchange at West Broad Street and I-64, improvements on West Broad Street, and improvements to a section of Interstate 295. Some $60 million in CVTA regional funds will allow for construction on this vital long-range plan to begin as early as possible. The other big project on our list is in Chesterfield County, which is Phase 1 of the long-discussed Powhite Parkway extension. This phase would extend Powhite Parkway as a 4-lane road to Woolridge Road with a partial cloverleaf interchange planned at Charter Colony Parkway and overpasses at Brander Mill Parkway and Watermill Parkway. CVTA funding has helped preliminary engineering and design work to begin ahead of construction that is on track to start in 2027. Elsewhere in the region, we're looking to help fund a project on I-64 in New Kent County to improve the interchange at exit 211, which will be the location of the new Buc-ee's Travel Center. The installation and construction of a roundabout and new signal configuration requires a new 2-lane southbound bridge along Route 106, with the existing 2-lane bridge used for northbound traffic in the future. Preliminary engineering began earlier this year, with construction expected to start next spring. In the city of Richmond, a new bus rapid transit line is planned that connects North Side and South Side via high-capacity, high-frequency service. The North-South BRT, which will significantly improve travel times, includes construction of stops and other roadway, signal, and pedestrian safety improvements along a 2.5-mile section of Chamberlain Avenue from the Henrico County line to Lombardy Street, including up to 14 stations. Construction is slated to start in 2028. And in my neck of the woods, 2 projects in Ashland and in Hanover County will bring important updates to the road network. The first is here at the intersection of Route 1 and Ash Cake Road, where signal and pedestrian improvements will provide a connection from the intersection to the proposed Route 1 widening improvements to the north. These high visibility crosswalks and push buttons on all legs will also include ADA ramps on all corners, with preliminary engineering set for this project in summer of 2025 and completion in 2029. And then over at Route 360 and Walnut Grove Road, an improvement to the intersection there will include preliminary engineering, right-of-way, and construction that looks to be all wrapped up by late summer 2033.
In less than 5 years since its formation, the Central Virginia Transportation Authority is bringing much needed relief to areas where congestion, safety, and accessibility have become increasingly more problematic. It is such an honor to serve our region, and we are devoted to doing this important work, making planned solutions a reality to people throughout our 9 localities. What is happening thanks to the CVTA and its effective use of tax dollars has continued to make our region better. By funding these projects, we continue to improve our ability to fix transportation issues in Central Virginia.